This shirt's cool and all, but I wish it was way better and more impressive.
Well, I've got just the solution for you, Daniel, my boy.
Who are you?
I'm you, but smarter, because I've already ordered my gold foil limited edition Subnoodle 10-year anniversary shirts.
Well, that does sound smart.
That's right, and if you want to be smart too, you're gonna have to be quick. It's only available until the 6th of June.
Oh, well, I guess 10th anniversaries only happen once.
Spot on, my boy. Buy yourself a gold foil Subnoodle 10th anniversary shirt. Get it now. Links in the description.
In the description? That's so easy. Let me just go and get it now.
And the description. Gonna get a hoodie. Oh, there's no more advertisement. Just go and get it. It's in the description.
Today, I'm gonna be looking at 20 obscure Pokemon facts, and if I don't know half of them, or more, I guess, I have to eat a Bean Boozled bean. By the way, if you don't know what Bean Boozled are, these are disgusting. There's puke flavor, there's stink bug, there's dirty dishwasher, there's disgusting things like strawberry banana smoothie. I mean, ew, who wants that? Let's dive into the obscure facts. You can keep track along with me. You can tell me how many you knew or didn't know in the comment section below. Last time we did this, people seemed to really enjoy it, so we're gonna dive back into it once again. This is from MX Tony 4869, who put together all of these cool facts, so let's dive into it. The first one, since we already did the first 20, in the first video, we're gonna do the second 20 in the second video, because that's how numbers work. So let's go. First one, F for Frostlass. This is a big one. The move Bide has very strange properties. In Generation 1, like every other set damage move, Bide ignores type immunities so it can damage ghost Pokemon. Generation 2 set damage moves no longer ignore type immunities, and Bide is no exception, but for some unexplained reason, in Generation 4, Bide does hit ghost Pokemon, and it's the only attacking move besides Struggle that ignores immunities. In every generation besides 1 and 4, Bide cannot hit ghosts. How'd I know this? In a randomized Nuzlocke of Diamond, my Frostlass died to a Bide, which I did not expect it to be able to hit. F for Frostlass. If it wasn't for you, I never would have known for this fact. That's actually pretty cool. So apparently, normal type moves, if it's Bide, can hit ghost types in Generation 4 for some reason. Kinda crazy. I didn't know that. Did I know that? I don't think I've ever had a Pokemon use Bide against one of my Mons in Generation 4, so I'm gonna chalk that up as a didn't know. So that's one for the didn't knows. All right, day 22. Wurmple is actually about 0.0061% more likely to evolve into a Slowcoon than a Cascoon. The explanation's a bit long, so just post in the comments. Is this gonna be Sleeper? Wait, what? Why is it slightly more? What? Its evolution is based on its personality value, specifically the first 16 digits of it. Dude, maths is crazy. This is why I was gonna drop out of computer science when I was doing this in university. I went to university, I studied computer science, and I realized I actually hate computers and I hate programming because it makes absolutely no sense to me. But yeah, I didn't know that Wurmple was slightly more likely to be a Silcoon than a Cascoon, so another one for the didn't knows. That's not a good start, actually. Obscure fact, day 23. The items Rage Candy Bar, Lava Cookie, and Old Gateau are not candy bars, cookies, and gâteaux at all. Instead, they're based on Asian foods that are just translated into Western foods. I think, yeah, that's pretty straightforward, because the Old Gateau, it's obviously not a cake, is it? People are like, oh, it's wrapped up. That's not a cake. That's very clearly obvious. And the cookie doesn't, I mean, the cookie, I guess, kind of looks like a cookie, but the Gateau, no, come on, you can't convince me that's a cake. It's based on a jelly-like dessert made of red beans. That sounds nice. And the Lava Cookie is a salted cracker. Okay, and the Rage Candy Bar is a steamed bun. Delicious. I'm gonna say I didn't know that because I've always looked at the Old Gateau like, that's not a cake. I mean, I didn't know what it was exactly, but it's not a cake, obviously. There's a mechanic in Generation 6 called Natural Object. They appear in the form of a tree or a rock in the background of battles. When they appear, if your Pokemon uses a specific move, the object would spawn items that you can pick up after the battle ends. What? Wait, really? Okay, I also didn't know that one. That's 3 for didn't know. If you use a certain move with a tree in the background, it spawns items. That's actually really sick. Day 25. Curse's different effects are based on the fact that it's a Japanese name. It can be both interpreted as curse and slow. Oh. So it's kind of like English. It's like there, and there. or where, and where. So it's the same sounding move, or the same sounding word, it just means a different thing. Prior to Generation 5, Curse was also categorized as a question mark type move, and it was the only move to be categorized as such. In Generation 5, with Curse becoming a ghost type move, the question type no longer exists. I mean, I did know that, but I didn't know the first part, so I don't know what to. I guess I'll chalk it up as a did not know. All right, that's 4 for the did not knows. Not a hot start. Day 26. In Generation 2, due to the fact that both shininess and hidden power type are determined by IVs, shiny Pokemon's hidden power can only either be grass or dragon type. Didn't know that either. I am really not doing well on this. I think I'm gonna have to consume some beans today. I feel like that's something that people would actually know, though. That's common information that people might be able to figure out. The Heavy Ball is the only Pokeball that uses the addition and subtraction in its catch rate calculation. Because of this property, it's impossible to catch Beldum. Yes! I knew that! I knew it. But in use, some mechanic was changed a little, so if the catch rate becomes 0 or negative, it'll be set to 1, making the catch possible. Oh. So it actually is possible in use summon onwards to do it. Technically. Yeah, you're probably not going to be able to do it, but technically, it is possible to do it. That's really cool, though. I mean, I did know that, but that's very cool. Day 28. In Ruby and Sapphire, there's no trading room in the Pokemon League. It's also the only Pokemon Center where you cannot link trade. Because of this property, it's possible for you to be stuck here without any way of escaping. Yes, you can get, like, stun-locked and hard locked in because you wouldn't be able to leave, because I think that, yeah, in Evergrande City, you need a bunch of HMs. So there's a possibility that if you go there and you release all your Mons, there would be literally no way for you to leave. Your game would just be over. You wouldn't be able to do anything, because if you go into Elite Four, you faint, you load back up at the Pokemon Center, you wouldn't be able to have HMs to escape, and if you release all your Mons, then you're stuck there. There's nothing you can do about that. So I'm gonna chalk that up as a did know. Paris and Parasect are the only Pokemon to ever be 4 times weak to 3 different types. Sucks to suck, zombie fungus. In Generation 1, Bug was weak to poison, so Paris is 4 times weak to poison on top of flying and fire. Why was Bug 4 times weak to poison in Generation 1? What's up with that? What's going on with that? They're also the only Pokemon to be 5 times weak to a type, because they get dry skin, which means they take even more damage from fire type moves. Bro, if a Charmander just looks in your general direction, you are burning to a crisp. That's so sad. I'm sorry. What a dunked on type, or what a dunked on Mon. Seriously, Paris deserves better than that. Paris is the only Mon to be weak to all of those things and also be turned into a zombie when it gets stronger. Poor thing. It has such a rough life. Yeah, I did know that. I'm gonna chalk that up as a did know, because I did know that. In Generation 7, due to the massive buff Leech Seed got, a lot of Pokemon that previously learned Leech Seed by level up now learns Absorb at the same level, okay? In terms of percentage, Leech Life's buff is the largest of all the moves. 4 times stronger. Despite existing from Generation 1, Leech Life did not appear in the anime until the Sun and Moon Saga. Really? Why? It's like such a common move, though. That's really weird. Okay, I mean, I didn't know that, so that's 6 right there. And then the guy here made a tier list of DC characters ranking how smart they are. Interesting. Wait, this isn't the DC I know. Hold on, where's bloody Superman? Where's Batman? This isn't the DC I know and love. Day 31. A pure flying type Pokemon using Roost causes it to become a normal type, but a pure fire type Pokemon using Burn Up causes it to become typeless. The reason behind it is unknown. I feel like the reason is they just didn't think about it. Like, they're just using, oh yeah, Roost will turn into a normal type, and then, oh yeah, Burn Up will turn into a typeless. I feel like they just didn't really think about it all that much and just ended up happening. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know what the typeless type is all about. I guess it doesn't have like advantages or weaknesses to anything, but it's weird how that like interacts with other things. But I did know that, so hey, I'm good. Nose Pass is programmed to be able to learn Head Smash as an egg move in Circle and Soul Silver. However, no Pokemon in its egg group can learn this move at the time, so it's impossible for it to learn it. In Generation 6, Aegislash was introduced. Unfortunately, at this point, Head Smash has already been removed from Nose Pass's learn set. Oh, I'm sorry, Nose Pass, mate. Again, another evolution line that just gets dunked on constantly. It looks weird. Its stats are terrible. It evolves into Probopass of all things. Like, there's just really nothing coming up Millhouse for Nose Pass, unfortunately. But I didn't know that, so that's a did not know right there. We're on 7 now, boys. Murkrow is programmed to be able to learn the move Punishment as an egg move and use some. However, no Pokemon of its egg group can learn this move, so Murkrow can't learn it. Mandibuzz is able to learn the move, but being a female-only Pokemon, it can't pass down egg moves. Well done, boys. That just seems like an oversight, to be honest. I mean, I still didn't know it, so I guess that's a did not know right there. It just seems like a big oversight right there. Let's see what we got here. Fire-type moves have the most buffs or nerfs to any type. For buffs, a combination of Sun, Fluffy, Forest Curse, and Tar Shot deals 96 times the damage to your Pokemon quad weak to it. For nerfs, the combination of Rain, Water Sport, and Thick Fat deals 1 over 32 times damage to a mon that quad resists it. So it can either be the strongest or the weakest. This is why fire type's one of my favorite types. I think fire type's just great. Dude, I want to be like a firebender. I mean, I guess I kind of... What do I say with this? Do I say like I kind of knew that because like you know all of these things individually? Like, what do you say that? I guess I'll say I didn't know it. So, wait, are we on 8? Are we on 8 or 9? Are we on 8 or 9? I think we're on 9. Uh-oh, panic, boys. Time to panic. Day 35. Due to how damage is calculated, if 2 Pokemon at different levels have the same attack, the one at the higher level would still do more damage. Okay. Kind of made sense this way. If it didn't work like this, a battle between level 100 would take much more longer than a battle between level 50. Oh! So level actually factors in when dealing damage. That's cool, but I didn't know. All right, I guess I have to eat a Bean Boozled today again. Hopefully, there's some good ones left in the pack. I feel like I may have eaten all the good ones in the pack, but we'll see. Let's just go through the rest of the facts anyway to see if how many I also would have gotten wrong. Max damage. Taking everything into consideration, Shuckle can potentially deal the highest possible damage. Yep, I knew that. This is kind of insane, though. It can potentially deal... That's a big number right there. That's 100,000, 100,000. 5 billion damage. I don't know, man. Is it enough? Do you think it's gonna OHKO? It's okay. They used Endure anyway. Brother, they used Endure. They're fine. Minimum damage. Chansey can potentially deal the least possible non-zero damage. About 1 over 301 damage? Why would you even bother at that point? Chansey must be bred in Generation 3. Must be bred in Generation 3? Dude, there's so many calculations in this. The formula for damage is 2L plus 10 divided by 250 times P times A/D plus 2 times M. We all know this calculation, right? I mean, we all learned this in school. Can I get a yep in the comments if we all learned this in school? Because I certainly did. All right, day 38. What we got on day 38? Some gyms can be challenged out of their intended order. For example, in Kanto, Surge, Erika, Koga, and Sabrina and Blaine can be challenged in any order. That's true. Yes, absolutely. Starting in Generation 5, it would be impossible to challenge gyms out of order, even in ORAS. Funnily enough, this makes ORAS the only game where neither the gym leaders and the Elite Four can be challenged in different orders. Well, yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Like, you can go around and you can kind of explore and do things as you see fit. That's kind of how the Pokemon journey works. And I was kind of sad when they changed that because it was nice to have the freedom of being able to do it, even though if you went back to a previous gym after doing the next one, it wouldn't really make sense because then it'd be super low leveled, but it was nice to have the option at the very least. Day 39. Strangely, there is yet to be a pair of version exclusive Pokemon where both Pokemon are ghost types. Ghost type's the only type with this trait. Poor ghost types. Poor ghost types. You'd think they would have done that with Duskull and Shuppet, actually, since that's included on this image as well. You'd think they would have done that with Duskull and Shuppet, but they didn't. Poor guys. Underrated typing, honestly. And day 40. In Generation 7, the Cosmog line, Necrozma, and the Ultra Beasts have peculiar properties. Their base stats, evolution levels, and the numbers they learn the new moves on are either 1 or a prime number. Yeah, I did know that. I totally did know that. I'm being genuine here. I actually did know that. Necrozma has a base speed of 129. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I think it's really cool because the Ultra Beasts are just like weird. They're otherworldly. They're from another dimension. And having that kind of thing in their stats where it's not just a gameplay thing, it's like a statistical thing as well. I think it's really cool. But anyway, let me know how many you knew and how many you didn't know in the comments section below. I think I got 13 did not knows, which means
It's time for the punishments.
like I said, I would eat a Bean Boozled if I did not know more than half. And what do we have here? I don't know what this one is. Oh, it might. Okay, this could either be dirty dishwasher or birthday cake. And I had a dirty dishwasher one recently. So I'm really looking forward to a tasty meal. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. How do they do that? How do they get the flavor so on point? It's like if you sprinkle sugar on a wet dish rag after you've finished washing the dishes after Mama made spaghetti. Yeah, that was nasty. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this, make sure to subscribe. I also have a second channel, so make sure that you subscribe to the second channel as well. I also stream on Twitch every single day. And if you didn't know, if you're a YouTube member or a Twitch sub, you can join our Discord server, which I don't mention in the YouTube videos all that much because in the ending sequence, that mentions it anyway. But go ahead and join the Discord server. Links to the things under the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much to our Twitch subs and YouTube members of the day. Remember, if you are a YouTube member or a Twitch subscriber, that both gives you access to the sub Discord, and I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you so much, guys.